We're not here to make up the numbers, we're here to compete as well. This squad, with the power they have on their day, they can do anything they want.
Hello and welcome to the Glassgirls Network with me, Jonathan. We've got two guests today, but before we introduce them, I just want to say how personal this video is for me, and I'll tell you the reasons why in detail throughout this show. But to get these two types of people on, these two types of fans, means something to me. So I'll get into that shortly, but before I do, we'll introduce a couple of familiar faces. Bert, how you doing, mate?
I'm good, John, you?
Yeah, good, thank you.
Nice to be on.
It is. I know that you're fans of the show as well, fans of the channel. And Archie, yourself, how are you, Archie? You okay?
Yes, yeah.
Good. Just before we get into it, and before I introduce Bert, because people around in Stourbridge will know who Bert is, but if you're watching this and you don't know Stourbridge, you may not know who Bert is. This actually means something to us, because for myself personally, for the last four years, I've been looking at getting two types of fans to the ground. One is someone to come from the men's game, so someone who's passionate about Stourbridge or Manchester United, whoever I'm following. I want them to come from the men's game to the women's game, because that'll help grow attendances. And the second type of person I want to bring is the new generation, the kids, the future. And on this podcast today,
might be on about you.
So on this podcast today, I've got both of those people. So Bert, just tell us a little bit about yourself and how long you've supported Stour and been a part of Stour.
Right. Firstly, I got involved with Stourbridge purely for this boy here, my little man, mini-me, as they call it. First played for Withymoor Colts. We played a friendly, got asked to come training. Archie wanted to come over. We thought it was good, we loved it. He said he wanted to play for Stourbridge. That was nearly 3 years ago now, son, was it? Yeah. So we're on our third season now, under 10s we are now. We started under 7, just gone, I think it was. Yeah, we've done well, we've got promoted. But all of a sudden we've got competition in our game, son. And everybody else who's watching, who's involved with under 10s. But we'll get over it. Well, we, son?
Yes.
We're working hard, very hard, training hard. Yeah?
Yeah.
A lot of help from other people in the club. Yeah? G, everybody knows G. She's a good big part in the under 10s at the minute, helping us train and helping us get some, balance. Yeah, son?
Yeah.
So am I right in thinking that you're obviously coaching as well? So how long have you been doing the coaching for? So you're not just a fan, you're a coach as well?
This is my third season, isn't it? Third season. 2 oppos, Mark and Rich.
Yeah.
The 3 of us do a great job, try our hardest. We're trying to, like I said, get a bit of balance. We've had new players come, players leave, blah, blah, blah. It's a tough job, as everybody knows. But Stourbridge, we come every week, most weeks, son, yeah?
Yeah.
Season tickets, hot dogs, chips and curry sauce, yeah?
Yeah.
So Archie, what position do you like playing in?
Right wing.
Okay. What is it? What is a bet right wing? Do you like scoring, tagging people on, dribbling?
Taking people on.
Yeah. I was more of a left winger, to be fair, when I was growing up. So it's,
I do right wing and left wing, but mostly right wing.
Scores a lot of headers.
Yes.
Yeah.
10 headers last season.
Plays a year above, which is good. Pushing him to the limits. He's not drowning, he's there, he's alright, he's working hard. Yeah?
Yeah.
Getting good.
So obviously that's got you interested in Stourbridge. So what kind of got you interested in the women's side and Bert? Because I remember last season you was always around the club and you was always asking how the women's team got on. But obviously this season you've gone one step further. You've bought the highest possible season ticket so you can watch the women's team as well. What is it that got you involved, Bert?
The truth be told is, women's football's new, as we know. It's becoming a big thing fast. I think it's really, really moving fast. And somebody said to me, you need to come and watch the ladies team. And honestly, I thought, shall I? And I did. And I saw something I've never saw before, which is pure football. Literally playing football. The girls know how to play football, as far as I can see. And that's why they're where they are now. And that's the top of the National League, is it, John? Yeah, it's a bit hard to take in for everybody, I think, still. But, that's where we are, and it's reality. But yeah, they're really, really worth watching. It's entertaining. really entertaining. Got to be friends with them, got to know them. We've had parties, we've had a dance, we've had a sing, we fell off tables, we've broken bones. Yes, it's been a good, good time.
Do you think that atmosphere that Stourbridge brings you closer to the players and wants you to come back? It makes
Most
you want to come back.
definitely, yeah, most definitely, yeah. We're all a big family as far as I'm concerned here at Stourbridge, Everybody says hello, everybody asks how we've had days been, how we've got on, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Always ask how my son is, how my girls are, so, yeah, proper family orientated.
Yeah. And how about yourself, Archie? What did you first think when your dad said that you were going to watch like the women's team? What was your kind of thoughts on that one?
I thought that would have been nice to watch somebody else than the men's, and we get to watch two teams than the other.
That's what I've always said. When I was like first getting interested in women's football, it was Man United was my first team, and a lot of my friends always says to me, "Well, why do you want to watch the women's team?" But it's double the excitement, and you could argue that it's treble the excitement if you watch the youngsters as well, and the under-23s or the academies or whatever team that you support. And it's absolutely right. I just agree with Archie there. You got double the excitement. Why just have the men's team when you could have the women's team and the youngsters as well? Absolutely. Who's your favourite player, Archie? Because I know that you obviously see a few of them at the games. Is there anyone that sticks out?
For the men's, I like Stourbridge and Daryl Knight.
Okay.
And Lee Vaughan.
And for the women?
I like Millie Rogers.
I think she'll like that.
Millie Rogers, she'll tell you to say her name's Mill, to be fair, let me tell you, her name's Mill. But yeah.
I think Mill is very good at the way she is.
And Amy Preston.
The goalkeeper. Yes, she does a good job, does she?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you can name a lot of players. And
they're all good, John, in my eyes. There ain't one that stands out for me at the end of the day. They play as a team, which is what football's all about for me. There ain't no I in team, is that? It's all about the 11 playing together, moving forward, putting the ball in the net. Yeah. It's as simple as that. And every week I come and watch them, that's exactly what they do. Even before the game, the togetherness in the bar, in the changing rooms, outside, wherever. They're just together,
It's not just about the quality on the football pitch, it's the way that these players treat Archie and treat me and treat Andrew behind the camera and treat yourself.
Yeah.
They could turn around and think, well, you've got your season ticket now, I'll perform at the best I can and then I'll wave goodbye and shoot off. But they don't. That's not the ethos of this club, is it? Especially the women's team. So it's great. And how does that make you feel, Archie, when you see Mill and she comes over and says hello, or Amy, in the bar just? How does that make you feel that all the players know your name and say hello to you?
It feels quite happy, because then it feels welcoming.
Absolutely.
He loves coming to Stourbridge, though,
yeah.
John?
Yeah, I remember over the summer, between seasons, he was the one out there kicking a ball around, and it was the women's team that was here, and everyone just liaising with each other, aren't they? And that was pretty much when I first got to know you properly, Bert.
What was the game? We was here when we drawed the girls in. What game was it when we drawed them in? We scored. The lads was behind the goal. I think the under-9s.
Oh yeah, Leafield, was it Leafield? The winning goal, didn't it?
The winning goal.
It was
a cracking photograph.
We'll put that on here. So right now we'll put that video. We'll put that photo on here. Cracking, and that photo means so much to me and the club, and it's not just a picture of someone celebrating. It's not just a cracking photo by Anthony Dunn. That's like a movement right there. That's two women's footballers celebrating in front of the under 12s,
nines and a couple of 10s.
Yeah, sorry mate. Yeah, and the passion on your face, Archie, with your mates, you celebrating with each other, and that's what it's all about. That's what this club is pushing for. It's not just separate teams, it's everyone coming together.
That's right.
Different age groups, and now obviously different genders as well, and it was brilliant. And that must have been exciting for you, Archie, to see Esme and Mill went over to you and celebrate the way that they did. Obviously you must have been really happy to see them celebrate with you, weren't you, Archie?
Yeah.
Bert, just before we start wrapping up, obviously just talk a little bit about the games that you've seen this season, because it's been really obviously exciting. I'm sure you can't remember every game that you've been to. I know that you've been to pretty much every one of them.
I've been to every home game.
Yeah, and the away games as well, didn't you? Last week? Was it? Or Solihull Wars, yeah.
Solihull, yes, apologise.
Yeah.
I find it hard to get to away games, obviously we're working, but coming to Stourbridge, War Memorial, I think not only surprised myself, we've surprised every team in the National League. Would you agree, John?
Yeah, yeah.
Everybody's wondering why and what Stourbridge are doing at the top of the National League. You with me? It's a bit of a dream come true, eh, for a lot of people, I think.
It is, because it's not just National League there. We're actually fighting to get promoted to Tier 3 now, which is obviously the Premier National League, and I think a lot of people are surprised. I think me personally, and I think a few of the other fans would have thought we was going to contest promotion this season. You know, maybe like the top 4 and be a good contender. But I don't think anyone thought we were going to get off to the start that we have. You know, we got promoted 2 seasons on a trot, so automatically you think, let's just stay in the league. But that's not the mentality of this club, and it's not the mentality of Andy Bulling.
Well, the girls, again, they ain't let it get to their heads. They ain't let it blow them away. They ain't let it, you know, get them too excited.
Yeah.
They're just dealing with it every week in, week out, you know.
Yeah.
They train hard. I watch them train.
Yeah.
Mike Harris, you know, they do a cracking job. Andy Fisher,
Yeah.
superb. You know, gives me a lot of ideas with these boys training. You know, so yeah, real good stuff.
We've got 2 of the best strikers in the league as well, in Neve and Mill. And on top of that now, just to show our goal, we've just gone and signed Lois, another striker, probably the most experienced striker that we've got in our team. That's the one. That was the last one where with a flag up.
Right.
You wasn't there, was you?
No.
Sorry, but yeah. So Archie's seen the video. Yeah.
So we signed another striker.
We signed another striker. Yeah.
She was at Bolmy and she left and then signed for Stourbridge.
This week.
Yeah, it's
last Sunday.
Oh, right,
Sunday.
okay.
Sorry, I forgot you wasn't there,
I don't even know.
Yeah.
Things are happening all the time.
But that's a statement of intent right there, because she's a quality striker to now go alongside Mill, Hannah, who's now come back from injury, and Neve. You know, again, that's just we're just not letting it settle, are we? You know, we could just quite easily think to ourselves, oh, we'll finish in the top 4, no problem, that's a success. Not for this lot. And the ambition of the club and the ambition of this team and our management and coaches and players is another thing what makes me so passionate, and obviously I'm sure that passes on to you because you've seen it on the field, haven't you?
Most definitely.
What do you think, Archie, when you see them play? Because there's a lot of passion on that football pitch. They try so hard, don't they? And you know, they never give up, and even when they're 1-0 down or they need to score a winning goal,
They get back.
they do it.
They always.
Track back. They do. They always track back and actually get a equalising goal or something as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
How far do you think they can go this season then, Archie? Do you think we can carry on winning and
Yeah,
get
I
promoted?
think we're going to get promoted all the way into the Championship and
Is
the
it Championship
WSL.
next league?
Two leagues time, so it'll be Tier 3 next.
Tier 3
and then
next,
Championship.
then
Yeah.
Championship.
Yeah, WSL.
You think we're going to get to the WSL?
Yes.
Do you? Are you that confident?
I reckon we're going to get to play Emma Hayes, which is Chelsea's manager.
You know yourself, son, eh?
Yeah.
Who else we know?
Should have said Mark Skinner, Man United. That's the main one. Man
Man
United fans.
United, I
Yeah.
knew it was going to come Man United one.
Well, one day they could actually be here, you know, playing in the cup.
I'm
So we're not a million miles away.
surprised. I'm surprised these teams ain't come sniffing round. A couple of our players, you know, there's a lot of good players, you know, that can be playing in that tier as far as I'm concerned.
I think this is something to think about. It's like maybe not WSL, but when you look at some of the Tier 3 sides now, like West Bromwich Albion, and you see that they're towards the bottom of their league and we're at the top of our league, you know, is this now the time where we'll look at Albion and think there's not too many players at West Bromwich Albion that would actually make our side better? You know, of Albion now looking at our players and start thinking, hang on, do we need a couple of them? And the changing the guards, you know, we had it about 3 years ago at Kidderminster where, you know, we kind of took over from them, and we're now looking at Albion and thinking we're not too far away
I
from
think
them.
a lot of our girls have played for the Baggies and Villa and Wolves and such. haven't they?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
So they're all ex-Albion, ex-Villa, ex-Wolves.
And Wolves fans, Albion fans, but
Yeah.
it's interesting, and then it can go one step further and say the coaches as well. You know, it's only a matter of time before a big club sees what Andy and co have done, and start thinking, flipping out, you know, we need a bit of this. So, especially if we get promoted, but that's obviously down the line. But it's definitely something that is going to be crossing our minds. Definitely, yeah.
The lads do a cracking job, don't they?
Yeah.
Son, Andy Fisher,
Yeah.
Mike Harris,
Yeah.
who's the other crew.
Harry
Harry.
is the one that always gets the drinks.
Yes. Amongst everybody else getting the drinks.
Oh, Just one last thing then about just like the social aspect then. So obviously you come down here on the evenings and everyone says hello to you. It's very welcoming in the club. Would you agree, Archie?
Yes.
What is it that you like the most when you walk in? When your dad takes you to and he says, "Come on, let's get down to the club." What is it that you like the most?
He says to me, "Can we come down to the club?"
What is it that you like the most, Bert?
Oh, there's just everything about the club age. You know, like I said, we're a big family. It's like coming home. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, it's great that you've joined us, and like I say, it means a lot to me because I know Andy's the same, and people who've been involved in women's football for a long time. You know, we try our hardest to try and get men's fans across, and some men's fans won't have it, and that's fine. I don't want them kind of people, but you was the one, Bert, who at least just gave it a go, and you gave it a go, and now you've seen what it's like. And obviously artists give it a go, and 9 times out of 10, if you give it a go, if you're open-minded enough and you give it a go, you'll enjoy it and you'll come back. And there's no other club that will welcome you to a women's game more than this club.
That's in regards to everything, though, any John. If you give it a go, you know, you've got to give it a go, always, whatever it may be. Because if you don't, what do we think? We might think we wish we would.
Yeah.
So, anything to say something before we turn off?
No, not really.
Tell everybody to subscribe and watch, because obviously I know that you're a big fan of the channel as well. So just tell everyone, if they could watch one more video, not just this one, but another video that you've seen, which one would you tell them to watch?
Subscribe down below to watch another video.
Brilliant. There we go.
Superb, son. Well done.
Thank you guys, and we'll see you again soon.
See you later.